In essence, yo, you gotta be careful what you tell people. Because some people like bones, yo. And they're like carrying them bones to other people and they build up a whole motherfucking animal with that shit, right? It's it's like some people really do. Man, they betray themselves. That's the whole thing, yo. Thinking that they betraying other people by taking bones and pieces and parts and particles of motherfuckers and trying to build up a whole motherfucking entity. That's all they doing is taking the lower parts of themselves. It's the baby demons inside of us, right? That we really gotta, coddle. It's the fucking gremlins. We all just put water on us on the wrong day. Shit. You act up. You act a whole fucking fool. But some people just want to sit there and sprinkle water on you and shit. Anytime hoping that you react and go through some, animalistic shit. But nah, y'all. Some people want that characterization of you to actually act up, right? But they need that interaction with you to act up. But you're not the build up. You're not the actual, character, right? You're just the actual bone. You're the actual meat. Yo, well, motherfuckers was, take the meat from you and try to build up motherfuckers and try to figure out why the bones is just falling all over the place and they tripping and shit. It's because of what the hell they tried to piece up together, but they ain't got the muscle for it. They ain't got the fucking meat to hold up, to build up the motherfucking skeleton that they're carrying, It's built up with many things. And a good amount of people carrying them bones, gathering together, try to build up something. Really ain't coming up with nothing other than bones, that they just gotta keep on playing with to make a story with, Meanwhile, you whole with all the meat, the juice, the muscles, the blood flowing, the heart beating, it's copacetic, it's you, is moving to do you, yo. You just gotta be careful of what pieces and parts of you give off to motherfuckers because of the fact that, that's eating. They eating off of you in some way, somehow, and they feeding that chowder to everybody else too when it comes to whatever it is that you give of yourself to another, human. Not all of us really got ourselves under control in order to control ourselves and what we want for ourselves when it comes to the future selves. It's like those gatherings taking the piece and parts and the bones of you, right? It is kind of ritualistic because it is a gathering. It is kind of, trying to sacrifice what you got, what you gave of yourself out of love, out of trust, out of respect of, yourself and the person that you gave them bones to. They're going to take it and disrespect you. That's the part of themselves that they have to work through. That's the part of themselves that they have to face, when they are in front of you, because they're the ones that got to play mismatch with the mask, Meanwhile, they all over there in the gathering trying to figure out which mask is what and what story goes with what bone and how the hell to fucking put the bones together. Because not everybody is set up with knowing what anatomy look like, let alone how their nervous system work, or how their brain fucking move. Because some people got to think in thought of togetherness rather than just themselves, and then wonder why they feel like they are just themselves. No, where they feel like they don't know themselves because of the fact that they don't really like themselves when people really know themselves. That's the reasons why they can take the bone and run and tell it to somebody else, whereas somebody whole, somebody already of themselves, know themselves, really love themselves, yo. Exchanging bones with other motherfuckers, really building ourselves up, We taking pieces and parts and putting it together where it needs to go, It's reciprocation of energy, You expressing love, and the expression of love comes back. Therefore, whatever pieces and parts you have fixed within those, that conversation, that thing, that doing, that going to that place, it comes back to you. That's the wholeness of you, and it even exchange from someone else when it comes to energy, whereas those that take the pieces and parts of you, the bones, what you say, what you speak of, what you're doing, where you going, all that shit to other people, shit. That's the buildup of their characterization. That's their personality. That's who they are, other than what they are to themselves, because most don't even know because of all the fucking switching of the mask, and there's nothing that you could do about that but just be yourself, know that the Most High God is always watching everybody. That's the thing. Within those gatherings, yo, Most High ain't never invited, because the Most High is within you and in those that know to build up those pieces and parts and them bones to the other, where it fills them up too, you know? You're not taking a bone from somebody to make them wobble. You're filling up them bones with the best beneficial nutrients to make them stronger, you know, to add strength, endurance to them. Whereas the exchange of energy to those that want to take them bones and build up a character, really weaken themselves as they were already weakened with you. It's like jelly, you know? Some people don't have too much of a backbone for themselves, but they can build up a Power Ranger type of thing, you know, with everyone else. And that's the same type of energy to try to break down those that are strong by themselves. Damn. Know what the Most High got you. Have a good one. Bye.